Hey there and happy Thursday. This is such perfect timing because I'm getting a text in the background from my stamping friend Lisa, and she joins in often on my Facebook Lives, and maybe she'll go like, oh my goodness, Belle's live right now. But she had just sent me a text with her and said, messy hair, I don't care, my new catalog arrived, and it's a selfie of her with her catalog. And the timing couldn't have been more perfect because I was trying to put my hair up and I didn't know if I wanted it in a clip or even just to put a hat on or ponytail, and it just it's like a windy day on the farm and my hair wasn't cooperating, so it's like, okay, what can I do? And then I get the text. But I've also gotten a couple other messages from some of you saying, hey, my catalog has arrived today. And I love hearing that because I'm excited about the catalog. And Lisa's comment was, so far I think I want everything and I'm on page 10. So it's just so fun to hear your excitement because I've been trying to contain mine. There's Lisa. Lisa, you'll have to back up and hear how your timing is perfect on your text. Hey there, Tori. Tori's also one that texted to say, hey, my catalog arrived. Hi, Jeannie, and hi, Jane, and hi, Arlene. So today I am going to, let me put down my iPad first, then I can show you the card too. But today I am bringing you some new products. The Sending Smiles has been really popular. People have really liked that one. I was kind of on the fence, and obviously not too long because it's a newer product and I already have it. So that means I wasn't on the fence about getting it for too long. Oh, good. Julie's chiming in here, and her catalog has arrived too. So I'm pairing new products with retiring products and hoping to show that to you together. And yes, Lisa caught that I'm using blue again. I love this color combination. I graduated from Wyndham Area High School, and our school colors were blue and gold. And so I don't think that's why I've always liked blue and yellow together. I just think it brings sunshine, and boy, does it feel like summer. And if you're wondering how swimming lessons went last night, I passed. Okay, just kidding. But yeah, it definitely feels like summer. It was so good to jump in that pool with my 2-year-old granddaughter for her swimming lessons, and then my 4-year-old grandson ran off and did his own thing with his teacher. But yeah, so swimming lessons was fun, and this card to me is like summer colors, and I think that's why I like it. So thanks, Tori. Yeah, hi, Avenel. All right, let me get my camera turned around here so that you can see it better and see what's going on here. All right, so here it is. So we've got, like I said, the Sending Smiles bundle, and then some new embellishments, current 3D Hive, and then what's retiring are the Heart and Home doilies, and then this cotton ribbon thread that I'll talk more about as I use the products. So Lisa love blue. Like if we could make cards every day for a year and make them blue, we would still be like so happy about that on day 366. So that's too funny that her school colors were the same. And all right, so I'll set that aside and kind of show you where these products are coming from. So Sending says trying to reconnect. Oh, that was quick. Okay, so hopefully it doesn't buffer anything. It is a little windy. Sometimes that plays into it, but I'm thankful for the wind because it's hot today. All right, Sending Smiles. So you've got the big Sending, and you've got all sorts of little sentiments to go with it for both the outside and the inside of the card, and I love it when that happens. And then we've got all sorts of flowers that you can use to build, like from stems or on their own, and just different things there too. So that's always nice to have a great variety, and I think that's why it's been so popular. So that here is on page, from the annual catalog, I should start with that, on page 14, and you can see all the cute samples that they have there as well. So, and that's bundled, and I'll show you the dies here when I get ready to use those. So that's where that's coming from. But before I get too far, I kind of earmarked this page too in the back with the adhesives on page 127, because sometimes I get really excited and forget the page number. So I want to make sure and let you know 127. And I will say, last catalog, these adhesives were kind of hidden. And so I love that they heard us when we said we don't like where they're at. So the adhesives are actually like the main color collection. I always feel like the color collection starts off the accessories and all the fun stuff in the back, and right after the paper, the cardstock things, that's where you'll see the adhesives this time. So I'm excited about the placement of that. So I'll be using foam adhesive strips, which are number 4 here. And then I'll also be using number 6, the adhesive sheets. So adhesive strips and adhesive sheets. And that's where they're found. And I will kind of reference those as I use them as well. But like I said, sometimes I get so into my card and making it for you guys that I kind of forget about where things are found. So I think to start today's card, I'm going to do the beehive embossing folder here. And I might, if I don't forget, once I get so far into it, I might try to show you kind of how I almost made my card, and I was kind of on the fence, and then my 21-year-old college son happened to just come in to grab some water, and I'm like, hey, I need your help. So he's like, no, Mom, don't do that, do this. So it's always kind of fun to get some feedback from my boys, because I usually have good ideas. So I'm taking a 5 1/4 by 4 inch piece, not strip, piece here of So Saffron. So that's the lighter yellow, and I love this. I hope Stampin' Up! Never goes away from the So Saffron, because it's such a soft yellow that pairs so well with so many of our colors. So it's a 3D embossing folder, so I'm putting that down with the specialty plate, and I'll just run that through. Pretty easy there. And then with it being 3D, you can tell that's got a nice deep groove to the pattern on that. So I'll just set that aside for now. Oh, actually, well, let's see. Actually, I think I'm going to do a little bit of stamping, and then I'll bring this back. So for my little bit of stamping on the front side of the card, I just have this strip here. I always save like so much of these when I cut the insides of my cards. Then this is that extra little strip, and after so long, then I throw them in the garbage, and then when I need more, I save it. So I have tons of this like 1/4 inch strip, and that's all you need to use that's all you need for size to use your sentiment on. There we go. Because it is a pretty skinny sentiment, but sometimes they can kind of shock you with the amount of space that they need, plus the die, of course. So I'm going to use my Night of Navy ink pad here, and I'm going to ink that up nice and long sentiment here. And I'm just loving that it's photopolymer, so I can just stamp that down like so, right in the middle. Sunshine to brighten your day. And I tell you, we've had some sunshines to brighten everyone's days lately. All right, so that I'm just going to set aside. And then I can bring back my cut and emboss machine to do, excuse me, some cutting. Still, like I said, just a little froggy on the voice for some reason. Okay, so, but I do feel better. Thanks everybody for continuing to ask how I'm doing, because I do still feel really well, and I'm glad, and I hope that it just stays that way. All right, so these are the dies. That's what I want to show you here. Let me pick them up. I was careful to pick them up so they don't all fall out of my folder, but I think they're pretty well stuck. So these Sending dies are part of the Sending Smiles bundle. So you can see there's lots of cutouts for the flowers, and then there's 2 different sizes. I'm using the longer of the sentiment frames. So the smaller one I'm leaving, I'm using the longer. And then they even have like these little things that you can die cut to have little extra floral embellishments too on your card. So it's a nice big die set as well. And I'm going to use 3 of these things. So like I said, this obviously will go for when I cut out my sentiment, but here's the Sending and the Sending. So there's 2, a smaller and a larger. So this actually cuts out the word Sending, and then this one frames it. So the smaller one, because it, you can tell, is pretty intricate and thin, I'm going to get out that adhesive sheet. So in the catalog, when I referred to that, the adhesive sheets come like this. So nice big, like 12 inch by 6 inch, I think it is, package of that. And what I do is cut it ahead of time, and then with the sticker sheet I can just pull that. Do I have the right? No, I need to be on the right side. I can just pull this off then and add that to my cardstock on the back side, so that's ready to go. And I usually cut it a little bit smaller than my size because I usually allow plenty of space for this to go on. Obviously, it's going to cover it well, and so that's good to go. And now this I can just flip over and my sending is ready to go. And actually, I can just scoot the other sending, which is going to be the outline, on some basic white, and I can send those through at the same time. And you know what? Let's just scoot this and do all of it at once. Now that I'm thinking about it, let me just kind of rip that off here, and then I'll just center that on there like so. Now I can kill 3 birds with one pass. Okay. There. And so we have that. All right, so now all I have to do is take this sending here and just pull that off of here. There's going to be little strips that are going to be the garbage, but what I love too about using the adhesive sheets, it just kind of seems like it leaves the pokey things that you'd be poking out behind, and then you just kind of have the nice little word, usually. Okay, so I'm carefully taking this off because I don't want it to tear. And I also have to remember to poke out the I on my ing of sending. Okay, this one didn't. Here, if I pull off the sticker, that's where all the garbage wants to stick to it. There we go. I think I just have one little piece then that I need to take out. All right, so I've got this little wiry piece all sticky on the back side, and now this is what it's going to go on. So it's very easy, and like this will be all ready for when I'm ready for that. So I'll set that aside. My cut and emboss machine's all done. Okay, so this now I can just take and lay this right on top, because like I said, it's got that adhesive stickiness on the back side of it. So once I press it down, it automatically sticks. There's no glue coming out of the edges or anything, and it's not too sticky, so I don't worry about it sticking to me. I mean, it's sticky enough, it'll stick to my fingers, but not too sticky where you're gonna tear it trying to get it off of your fingers. So it's the perfect thing. I really like it. Hi there, Tammy. Hi, Sharon. Now on the back side of this, see that little white dot there, and that is my I for my ing, and that one gets a little tricky just because it's so small. Oh no, where'd it go? It just kind of did its own little thing, and it just jumped right off. Can you believe the nerve of my dot on my ing? So I'm not alarmed because I lost my first one when I was making my sample. So you know what I did is I just took this back, and then I took and lined it up on the corner here like so. We'll see if I have better luck my second pass. Like I said, I never mind when things don't go 100% on my live videos, because then it shows you guys like everything doesn't go smooth sailing like on the first try. Okay, it popped out already on my cut and emboss machine mat here, so I'm going to pick it up. Yeah, there it is. I'm going to pick it up with my take your pick tool, but it's kind of pesty because it's got that paper backing from the stick. Lost it because I put it on a spot that didn't have any sticker on it, so I just kind of took a little tiny dab of my Tombow, pick that up like so, and stick it in there. And then I just kind of want to rearrange that. There we go. Now it looks complete. Sorry that took so long to get that dot on my eye. So it normally doesn't take that long, but just struggles today. Hi there, Cease. Hi, Lois. Good to see you on here. And I'll put this glue away. And now it's kind of just building the card. And with that, I have my Night of Navy background here, and this is folded the long way today. And then I can just take this beehive, and it's a nice, like I said, 3D background, but my regular adhesive still sticks it really well on. I know sometimes I've recommended the Seal Plus for deep grooved backgrounds that have been embossed, but this goes on really well. So we've got that like so. And then, like I said, I'm going to show you some retiring products. So the Cotton Ribbon Combo Pack is part of that kind of beachy scene, the New Horizons bundle. So we've got some of the Petal Pink and then some of the retired color, the Misty Moonlight as part of this. But I also liked bringing in these doilies, the Heart and Home doilies here. So that's why I kind of wanted to go with that ribbon. And I like the soft look of doing just like one shade of blue less on both the ribbon and the doily. So I'm going to put my ribbon on first, and then it will kind of show me how much spacing I need, you know, for my doily and such. Not a lot, but it just kind of helps my eye to have it on there ahead of time. So I'm just going to fold that around and twist that. This is, like I said, it's cotton ribbon, so it works really nice, just easy to work with. And I'm just going to trim off a little bit there and kind of just take that edge here like so. And I have that. And let's see. Next then, Tori's like, you are so patient with that die. That or just insane. Like, I am not going to let that win, right? I'm sometimes that way with my kids. Like, you are not going to win. Not so much anymore because they're all bigger than I am. But when they're little, it's like, I'm going to win. I'm going to win this battle, right? Okay, so then that just goes down, and that's regular adhesive. I thought about popping it up, but I'm going to pop up the sending, and I liked the look of this just being flat on there. So for the sending, now the nice easy part is just flipping this over, and because the white part is solid, we've got some area to work with, unlike the blue that's really stringy. So I have about 3 nice spaces to put these dimensionals on here. And whoops, did I get that backing off? Yep. And so that's where I'm going to just take and put this. Oh, a little bit is showing. I think that's my error because my other one didn't. So don't blame the dimensional. I think it's just where I placed it. So then I just take my Take Your Pick tool and just go like that. All right. So that's going to kind of just sit here off to the side of the doily. And then we have that Sunshine to Brighten Your Day to go with the sending. And for that, that's where I'm pulling over these adhesive sheets. And honestly, Stampin' Up's intention when they made these long strips that are adhesive is to use them for shaker cards so that you could build up like that nice little like boxed in area to put your fun things and have them shake around in your shaker card. I love them for long, skinny pieces like this. And my idea came from the candles kit that I made the other day, because something similar to this was included. And I'm like, you know what, that was so slick, so easy. And not everybody buys card kits to have access to that, but everybody can buy these because they're in the catalog on page 127. I don't think I would have remembered the page number, but because I showed you, now I do. If I hadn't showed you in the beginning, then I probably wouldn't remember. Okay, so now I've got that off. And this does stick up just a hair, to me, a little bit more than the regular dimensions when I compare them. So that's important to know if it's important to your project. Otherwise, like for a regular card, sending this through the mail, it shouldn't make any difference at all. But like I said, I love how easy it is to put something skinny right behind there and have that popped up as well. And then for the accessory, I want to show you something new. Like I said, I'm putting like retiring ribbon, retiring doilies, but new bundle and then new accessories. These are fun flowers, resin shapes, and we have all this fun variety of colors. And honestly, in the catalog, I was really excited and I got them and I went, do they kind of look a little kiddish? Like, is this something like it looks like my grandkids would like to do? They almost look like those gel things that kids put on their windows to decorate like a house or something. But watch what happens when I take like these off. So I'm going to take a large one here and then a small one here. And now they don't look so gel kiddish. They just blend in perfectly. And what was surprising to me is even though they look navy on my sheet, once I put them on the yellow, they almost look more like the Misty Moonlight color, maybe because it's pulling in those colors together. Like if you wanted it to look Night of Navy and put it against this, I'm sure it would look perfect. So I was kind of like pleasantly surprised at how that turned out with that together like that. So fun surprises are always good surprises, especially after I struggled with the dot to my eye for how long in front of you guys, right? Now for the inside, I'm going to make that really quick and easy. Within that stamp set, there's all sorts of different flowers. So I'm just going to ink up in my Night of Navy ink pad, just one of the flowers. And because it says sending sunshine to brighten your day, that could be just a thinking of you card, or to send somebody just a note card to say something special or specific or nothing at all. Sometimes people just need cards. So I'm going to leave this one blank for you guys to add to it, or just to have lots of nice space to write whatever you want on the inside. So there we have it. So sending sunshine to brighten your day with a pretty much blank inside like that. So hopefully that gives you some inspiration. Like I said, these doilies, though they're retiring, they were $5. I think they're $4.50 if I remember right. And these are like, a certain percentage off. You know what? Let me check to make sure, because I have my last chance list right here. Yeah, Heart and Home doilies $5 to $4.50, and then I have my cotton ribbon pack instead of $9. That's $6.30. So 30% off the ribbon pack. I'm kind of glad I checked for sure for you guys, because that's a nice savings with that. So thanks, Arlene. I'm gonna get my camera turned around. So I'm hoping to keep giving you guys some inspiration, even though it's summer here, and I like to spend time, or have to spend more time, out on the farm and such. And so I hope to be back with you tomorrow for more inspiration and bring you another card sample. And in the background, I've been crafting cards to send out as thank yous, especially after free shipping day. And a lot of those cards have already went out in today's mail. So I want to keep working away at that, and that's never a chore or a job to do that, because I love making these cards and sending them your way. So how you can get a 3-pack of cards this month is order using my special host code, or if you need help ordering, I'll put that host code because it's the only one I have going right now. I'll make sure to add that to your order so that you get my little bonus thank you of the 3-pack of cards from me. So take care, have a great evening, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.